Get the tissues ready. The Notebook, the musical, is now playing over at the Buell Theatre. I saw it last night. I cried for sure. Here to help dry our tears is Connor Richardson, who plays Johnny in the production. And may I say, one of my favorite through lines. I thought you were hysterical.
Thank you.
First off, welcome. How is Denver treating you? How's the altitude treating you?
The altitude, honestly, was a little bit, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting.
Because you're a Nashville boy.
I'm a Nashville boy,
Okay.
so I'm not used to mile-high anything.
Did you have oxygen backstage in case?
We do have oxygen backstage.
Okay.
Our show isn't a big dance show, though, so
Okay.
they typically, for big dance shows, they'll have one on each side for the actors to come back and they'll, you know, suck as much oxygen as they can and then get back out on stage. But it's been nice. It's been an easy acclimation.
Okay, good for you. All right, now the film The Notebook is pretty well known. Pretty well, we all know. What do you want? I love that. But what do we need to know about the musical? Because I did not know what to expect going in.
Sure, yeah. I think the biggest difference is that there are 3 different actors who play Noah and 3 different actors who play Allie.
That was different,
which is really cool. And all the stage pictures that you have where all the Allies and Noahs are together on stage at the same time is, I think, the most beautiful part of the show. Like, you get to see how their love lasts literally throughout their entire lives. And I just think it's so neat to see them all on stage together in the different stages that they're at.
The staging was done well, too, the direction with all 3 of them.
Yeah.
The voices are crazy and amazing. But your character, Johnny, you really are some much needed comic relief. So put us in your shoes, your little acting shoes. How do you find the humor balance in sort of a show that takes on some like very heavy Alzheimer's, dementia? I mean, I was looking around and people were like weeping.
Yeah.
How do you fit in? How do you put yourself there?
Yeah, oftentimes what's so fun about acting is you get to really be like the yin to someone else's yang sometimes. So in shows where it's where there are some points where it does get a little heavy, I think oftentimes that makes it easier for me to go out and do my job. You just get to sort of, not like shock the audience, but there is some shock value to get out there and then, you know, make them laugh right after they were wiping their tears away. It can kind of make it easier. And, you know, I think it reveals new things about the character, like Allie and Noah themselves. Like, I have a lot of scenes with older Noah, played by Beau Gravitt, who's wonderful.
Amazing actor.
So incredible.
Yeah.
And I think it gets to show a different side of him.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get to see Noah smile or like be full of life at that stage of his life. And I think that it reveals a different side of him, which is really cool.
You do bring a lot of light when you came in. It was wonderful. So you're just starting your acting career.
I am.
Hello. And you landed this great part. So first of all, mazel tov.
Thank you.
How many, advice for anyone out there? I was a theater kid.
Sure.
Any aspiring words to anyone who wants to just give it a go?
Yeah, I think that the most important thing, I think in anything, is just to like be true to yourself. And if you believe that you can do it, like you're the person who is in your body living your life, like give it as much as you can. And I had a teacher tell me that you can be the ripest, juiciest, freshest peach on the tree. And there's always going to be somebody who doesn't like peaches. And like that is literally one of I keep that in every single audition room that I walk in. It's just, you have to have an air of like confidence in yourself and your abilities and be like, you know what, this is what I love to do and I'm gonna give it everything that I've got. So
I think we deal as actors with rejection. You just have to get very used to it. What would be a dream role? What would be like the one you have to really want to portray?
I would love, there's this show called Once.
Oh, of course, I've seen Once.
Yeah, Once is incredible. And I'm from Nashville, so I grew up playing instruments and everything. So
you'd be great in that.
It's so fun. And that show is just like the most human, raw show I've ever seen in my life. So that's definitely, I would love to play
manifesting.
Yeah.
Manifesting.
Yes, please.
That's right. So I actually looked at your bio in the program, and at the very end it said, "Mom, watch this."
Yeah.
What did that mean?
When I was younger, like, you know, I used to always like ask my mom to watch me do something.
Watch me
whether I was like jumping off the diving board in at the pool, I was like, "Mom, watch this." And I just love my mom. So that's
amazing.
my mom.
What's her name?
Susan.
Susan, watch this.
Hey, Susan.
Hi,
my mom.
Susan. Unbelievable. You were really a joy to watch, and I can't wait to see you grow as an actor.
Thank
The
you,
Notebook
I appreciate it.
is now playing over at the Buell Theatre. It's through December 28th. I'm telling you guys, tickets would make such a good last-minute gift or a stocking stuffer. You can snag them now at denvercenter.org. It's an amazing play. You will weep. You will weep and laugh. They sponsored today's segment. Thank you so much, Connor.
Thank you.
Well, thank you also.